what been the reaction from the sheriff?
Hang on me. Let me call me the money.
How you doing, sir? What's your name?
My name is Stockman A. Bayo.
Okay, so what's the purpose of the sheriff carrying you?
The sheriff said they keep trying to say.
Why are they invading?
They hold out living for almost 35 years. They keep trying to invade me and say for the copper. How can you invade somebody without putting up a telling code?
Was there any legal documents?
No. No. They're not giving no document. I will not allow you to communicate with you. I said they get people. They said no. They get everyone no.
So what been the reaction from the sheriff?
Hang on me. General over there. They hang on me. I promised general for king because they protect me. Because I was going there, the city one, they sent me South Beach. You get me? They sent me South Beach. So I don't want to ask you. I told general from the place to walk along with me. They had to general along with me. So if for me, like if for the journalists, they hang on me.
So Papa, they go down interview. You said that say you are part of the engagement. This have full access in legal paper. So now the sheriff taking you.
Yeah.
So where is that?
I don't know. Then the court tell me.
So
Just me, I don't know what just me see the only people. I don't know. But however you call the court now, the court personal court. But whatever one, you are not going to pay money. There is $10 million to me. Everything. Journalists over there. I just brought the journalists. Because I see that my friend. I went over the journalists. They can't hang on me.
So was there any prior notice that
No.
sheriff are coming at your place?
No.
So who's claiming to be the owner of this property?
No, Copas.
Are they librarians or foreigners?
I've not seen them before.
But have you entered in court with them?
No, man, they're not saying code here.
So why is the sheriff carrying you?
I don't know.
We're going to the smaller code.
Una the only man can see what a lawyer. Una the only man can see what a lawyer. Una the only man can see what again. Una the only man.
The court gave you proud notice.
No, I said no.
There were no evasion documents
No.
sent to you.
No.
You wasn't self.
No.
So the sheriff just came and collected you?
Today, I was communicating with my children. They came today. I communicated with you. I said, they brought paper. I said no. They brought paper? No. They brought paper? No. They brought paper? No. They brought paper? No. I said, but so now they come in, they can bring paper. You get me? Or why they bring paper?
You know, no. We are not party to this case, right?
I know.
To give us, they were sent by the sheriff. Andrew who?
Andrew Bayo.
Andrew Bayo. So who are you to this man that have been carried away by the sheriff?
I'm a friend. And still on because they taking all be lad.
Okay.
Downstairs. So two sheriff guys they come at the door. Now I send my labor to go open the door. Now when we went, now he came back to me and say, oh Andrew, the sheriff go around. I said, but you already open again. He say, yeah, I've been open again. And still on. The first, the two guys came up. When he came, the other one was sitting on the sun. The other one went in. When he went in, I walked in and said, oh, uncle, I start asking, what thing happened? He tell me, say, oh, you start packing and leave the house. I say, for what? He said, oh, you want to ask me? I'm going to say, I'll forget about it. When I leave there, instead of the man start holding the thing in Osa, he start holding the thing. Try calling my father to explain what's going on. My father only answer. Now the things they put all the things in Osa.
The time the people can get the show of paper, or they say we want to code. So we can't do information, we can put that thing in Osa.
So for the past time, what have you noticed about
the game
that went on here?
As the labor said, I was downstairs when the people came. I hadn't seen the labor to go call me. So when they came, the police car and they were all here with them. So I had told them, so I want to enter because my brother not here. No, the training was here. I said I want to enter. All police men say I'm not enter. I said, but nobody up there, and my brother get things inside the car to go there. That officer said, allow let she enter. So when I entered, they were already in the room, in the main room, they busted.
No one was there, no family member.
No family member. They put the children outside.
The sharing.
Yeah, they don't want in the room. Now I said, but they make their money in the room. How you behave in your post? They made to the men here. You are wasting when they get money. You call me to the money from them. Huh? The heart sound enter in a room to you and say, what are you doing in your car here? The other thing is supposed to do to put the things in us.
The men under the call in uniform?
Yes, the sheriff people, all of them are in uniform.
The men are doing call you can recognize it?
Yes, yes. To say you got no right to put your hand here. Now he said anything you want to do it. I said I got nothing to do, but I get a problem with you. You never go with Josh. I took my phone. When I lay my phone on the floor, I was doing video. Now all that came to me. He said, "I your phone," and I said, "He said, why you doing video for? Give me the phone. Why you recording off for?" I said, "I'm not recording." He said, "If you on live," I said, "I'm not on live. I'm not recording." I said, "My partner, I told you money in the phone and money in the power there. I'm going to take it from there." I was running outside. He said, "Give me the phone." I said, "How you want to me?" Now he pop my chest. I said, "But why you popping my chest for?" Now he said, "Give me the phone." First me, how you took the phone from me? He said, "Well, carry your phone to the court." I said, "But what thing I do?" I told you money in your house. And the money be that. I don't tell you take anything from there. Now the other officer say you are the I had them say you can't stand. I had one of the officers that taking your give her phone. Then she said, "Well, partner here." I said, "Yeah, my partner here." Now I stood up down there. Even my lady stuff inside they want to talk the lady on the phone. They say she recording. I started picking. I said, "I'm picking you. I get my phone." Because I won't call my partner here. I won't call other family member. Phone there. I had to say go downstairs. I had to downstairs to the call. I to the call. Everything I want to call. They said, "Go tell the money for your call." And I said, "But the time when I tell the money for your call, you say no. They are sending me there. How come you tell the money for your call now?" But I would just leave it. Phone there. I have my big brother with skin. I almost say, "What happened?" They say, "Woman, not Intl. They lie the place. PS, you are all us. They're sharing it up here." I said, "Why you behaving there?" They may left. I say, "Unaka, more than 4 times. The next time, can I tell by the old dinner?" I said, "Yes, they're sharing me." I said, "You in the phone, you talk it in there. You can't behave there." Now he said the property not for him. You just own the water. Why you own the property? You not get a plate to go, but maybe he won't lose his left. He locked it will not me here. Yes. I said, "Oh, you won't get my brother here." But my brother here, you not came, but I mean, maybe that mean you okay. That is so much I pour us. I can't stood up. Now I may say you are the one. That she said maybe because of her brain. I said no problem. I was saying I was not talking. They were putting everything on us.
Zara, You people, I will say, we listen to be better. Now y'all just stepping the remote, another remote is stepping. When y'all let her talk, when I'm talking, everything will be okay. Will be very quiet. Thank you, brother. You're welcome. That Mrs. Colbert there. You know, even in Nukuta here, cohort open on Saturday. I want to challenge you. When I cohort open on Saturday, but when I do carry for that, they cover the court, they open the court on Saturday. What kind of? Anyway, that I'm a forum here. When I'm a forum, I want to say something. I will say, that I'm a forum here. We need to be very careful in the country. Yesterday we were out there running campaign from county to county. So they all men, they were 5-year-old. Not for him to dance, not for him to pay 450,000 for him to go dance, and now you can dance. You say no money in the country, you travel 50 human beings. 50 human beings. Now what Joseph Baker going with a few days. July 22nd alone, Joseph Baker used 700,000 US just to celebrate something that nobody benefited from. Where is the human right that we talk about? Where is the people's right? Because it's about the people. When election time coming, that the only time we know that the youth time, election finish, where are the youth? Mr. Baker employs somebody that is 95-year-old, he 85-year-old. Where is the youth? Anybody that said that important person, you will feel the heat. We have to be very careful here and understand what we're talking about. We need to be very, very careful and understand what we're talking about. When you create a human right 6 years ago and create a human right 1 year and a half, the 6 years ago is better than the 1 year and a half. I have no regret for my statement, because what we thought that nobody was going to be harassed in this country with the understanding and commitment that was made to us that raised our life to change government. But today, we see people running family campaign, family government. They see people say, oh, former president, we are probably family people. So what happening today? Katumu employ her sister. Katumu employ her son, boyfriend, girlfriend. Katumu employ her daughter, boyfriend. Katumu employ step child. When you will work, when are you people going to work? You think it's about me? I got 6 year job. I'm supposed to sit down. Let me tell you the big law in our house. Now when the president come in, they can say, I'm a rebel. They say rebel can eat government money. I like to be rebel. I won't be rebel until rebel is okay. And rebel will be okay. It will push people for rebel to be okay. The same thing that happened, they see human right. To inform president, we are down from the get development money, whatever. 2024 budget, they put 37,000 for each lawmaker. They say because I say they slap Joseph Baker out for stealing door, they can't give my own. And I true, they slap him for sleeping door. Look at the left side here. They say because I can criticize Joseph Baker. They said the old man can walk. No, he can walk. Let me tell you something. That old man can walk. But you know what I mean to put $700 on your foot? Joseph Baker wearing $700 shoe. How you walk? When you wear iron on your foot, how you live for your foot? Oh, the old man can walk. That old man can walk. When he had decided the money he didn't get, 12 years, he want to get it today and abuse the trust and resources of the poor of this country. Who get more to talk? I'll be telling the people tomorrow. You know, Joseph Baker went to Toyota and gave the poor Toyota 50,000. I will tell the people tomorrow on my platform who gave it to him. Joseph Baker is so broke. Joseph Parker is your embarrassment. Joseph Parker is your disgrace. This is not what we brought the change for. We brought the change for you to enjoy. Money in the country. But few of us want to eat $1 million. Nobody will tell you no money in the brother. Allah. Nobody will tell you no money in the country. The money is here, but few of us want to eat $1 million. Okay, I want to challenge all the poor in New Town. You are someone to the house. We'll talk to other people. We the lawmaker, you know, we do answer already 1,005. Suppose not get interest in going to capital building because what we go there for is to save money there. We want to go enjoy. All the laws we're making it for ourselves. How can we make law? We already got power. We made law that our time of plan is daily. How about you that came to the hospital? I think Ghana will put you and arrest you. But we got it right. Don't get all power for all to get all the power by we put the power to ourselves and enjoy ourselves. On put water over while they talk. Let it put on my owner. I can challenge him. They can go up before and they come down. I can challenge the whole government. They can get farther on me to show that they give me money for this and eat it. They can never ever in the left. I don't know why on my platform I can cause them. I won't cause them to provoke them so they can bring my own the secret answer. When I will bring it, when I challenge them, I say, when are you going to bring your own the secret? I challenge all of them. The former minister are row, Joseph Parker are row. All of them they are road. Today are saying it. Let them bring my own stealing answer. But I talk for 1 year, almost 8 months. You can bring my own answer. They can never. They can never. Because when you want to speak and put listen to you have to be very careful. And I say I clean. And I say I grab all the clean ways. I got my own ways too. But when it comes to giving me money to a district number 10 and eat it, you waste your time. What a right for you people. All the people are joining the police right now to put it to a realm over. Oh yes. Oh yes. I want to put this as a challenge. The police can put a susu before the market women in the market. What kind of country is this? And when we get ready to come to power, we can use the same mobile people to escort us. But when we come to power, then they know that the tonton that pay the mansion, I can't buy for the mansion. And you tell they say they may not know how to talk. They may not go to school. Yeah, not go to school. They get some point down here and now say, speaker, information, me they can say I can call, I can say speaker, you're saying alright. But they wouldn't not say speaker information. So why you not talk? Send me I can disturb. Why you not talk to call their attention to say this is wrong? No. Some of you people sitting here can be a better president in the country than some of us. Some of you people sitting here can be a better representative than some of us. Nothing in that play there, mama. Or go there one day, stay with this, stay one more, and with TP. So, oh, you're not allowed to stay with TP one more, right? No, tell me, show me somebody I don't know how to stay one more in the TP. No, we got laws on the book. The laws are on the book. That being there from early time to other time, and we enforce that law like we the street. Joseph Parker was vice president 2 years. They made law. Today he takes respect in the law. They don't make law. I want somebody that say, how about paying now? I'm not passing no pay. They pay like they don't respect it. When you made law, you were vice president 2 years made law. They said do not take the post from a attending position with all costs. But because they want to employ the family people, all the women that he now follow the woman employer, then he want to employ them. So he take it from any position to satisfy his desired. Now you're desired. Wow. The Supreme Court say, don't work with them there. The chairman here, the correct chairman, don't work with him. 85-year-old Joseph Parker, 46 years in government, he now learned nothing on Joseph, on early Johnson City. Now, man, he ain't taking the plan to do. I'll call and keep it. I'll say, every week, former president, we are in the power over, right? You see these people are in power, they're very intolerant. I'll work with them. These people do not want to take power over 2029. And let me say this for the records. Any parallel where election will come, then you call it. I am saying to you people, members of the opposition, we need to be getting ready for 2029. 2029, I encourage you people to start looking for your money, keeping it now. Every parallel in the opposition of why your grandmother call it even. Because anybody that want to hijack power, we will hijack it. Anybody that want to hijack power will hijack it. No doubt. No doubt. Director. You are high onto the battle pole. You know when you open high, the battle get run low, right? The battle almost got disconnected. I mean, I thought when we're running camping for that man, we told that man a bottle that came built. He never ever used to talk. From the day Joseph Boga got inaugurated, he about open jail and not people are. The only thing I can do is left eye harder, you know, they over slapping for 12 minutes. Look at the eye. They left eye and look at it. Joseph Boga was small, he used to be stealing drug the police. They are fasting the water, he said he can't do it. Uncle Yima slapping for stealing drug. We need to be serious in the country. We see today all the people are in power. We see that the only people are waiting. You don't know why on that power march because that war against drugs was organized by Joseph Boga. I can't lie to use me. Look at the power. The power is inherent in the presidency. Use the enforcement to let drugs go all of the country. Joseph Boga can do it. But Joseph Boga taking drugs, the children are selling it. You know how much money drugs get? How you taking drugs better to be? Don't know how much money drugs get? They rather run it behind motor bar than they go run behind the people that bringing the drugs. No, if we want to get rid of drugs, all the people are selling drugs living in our horses. You think we don't know them? We know them. But because they both waiting for us, so we give them place to do their business, right? And because the DA and the police are going to get a share every Saturday, so nothing can happen. I bet you that they say they come in real joy in Nibuta. The Nibuta, the people are selling drugs, they will know that the police coming. How they can know the police coming? How they can know the police coming? Oh, the thing will crazy, eh? The police, the DA, and I listened to the deputy DA boss. He said people in the comment selling drugs. And you listen to him? Yeah. Oh, you think the men know Joseph Boga and his children are selling drugs? That one already over another Vah president. I remember, when you were normal Vah president, I remember Joseph Boga don't have food to eat to the extent John Williams to save food for him to eat. I will say. So he and his children living on drugs. So I dare them now to call the deputy DA president or show all the government officials and are selling drugs.
Morning, good evening, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Liberia. On today, September 15, it's a pleasant welcome with exquisite delight. We'd love to say a pleasant welcome to all of our folks out there following us on Cool 91.9, following us on www.knewsonline.com. We say good afternoon across the world on our online radio. We're also live on Cool Channel 2 on YouTube. We say good afternoon to you. We're also live on Facebook, Cool, at the search handle. A pleasant welcome. Don't forget, the geometry of the whole must be kept high on the agenda because it involves the majority, and those that come with equity must come with clean hands. As usual today, I am your humble servant. I am Nathaniel B. Vah Sr. And today, just call me the ambassador. I'm here today from the production department, T. Nicholas Barkley, making this edition a spectacular one. Today, September 15, in 1926, Firestone representatives were negotiating a planting agreement with President King in Liberia, a key step towards establishing the Firestone rubber plantation that would become the backbone of Liberia's economy. This significant period also coincided with the Harvard African expedition, where members, including Lauren, were documenting their journey through the country and making detailed observations about the local environment and culture. The Firestone Plantation Company was granted land by the Liberian government, and subsequent planting agreement will lead to the development of rubber production, which became central to the national economy. On this date, members of the Harvard African expedition were traveling through the Liberian countryside, observing and documenting the flora, the fauna, the geography, including the sighting and a distinct bird, and discussions about the accuracy of existing maps in Liberia. Today, September 15, 2025. In 1960, Liberia on today was in its first era of economic prosperity under President William Tubman, a period of infrastructure development and development diversifications beyond rubber to include iron ore and other crops. During this same year, Liberia made history by becoming the first Black African country elected to the United Nations Security Council. Liberia was experiencing economic growth driven by the exploitation of its iron ore resources and expansion of its infrastructure under President William V. Tubman. Liberia's rise in economic prosperity was accompanied by an increased international presence, accumulating in its elections of the United Nations Security Council in 1960, a significant achievement for the country. While rubber was a major export, Tubman's administration was actively working to diversify the economy by encouraging the cultivation of other resources like coffee, palm oil, sugar cane, and rice, by promoting the development of other national resources. On today, September 15, 2023. On this date, Liberia saw the continuing efforts to combat corruption, such as the United States sanctions of key government officials for corruption activity in 2022, which led to the passage of a law for dual citizenship in July 2023. Additionally, there were ongoing concerns about the protection of Liberia's vast forest, with focus on preventing illegal logging and addressing the impact of climate change. September 2023 was a significant month into the lead up to the October presidential elections, while the actual elections took place in later year in October. This period saw heightened political activities and preparations, including efforts by Liberia Elections Observation Network to raise public awareness about democracy. On September 15, 2023, saw organizations like the European Union, the United States continue on their engagement with Liberia through election monitoring and support for civil activities and the civil society initiative. The European Union also deployed long-term observers to monitor the general elections, underscoring the importance of the electoral process. Today's history is directly featured on our programs, where we bring you happenings into history on the day-to-day, century, and millennium for your listening pleasure. Today is the 15th of September. Today, Agatha Christie, a British author, born today in 1890, into the Troy Choir into England. on the 12th of January in 1976 at age 85. She died in the Wellingford, England on today. Today, the Central American granted independence. On this day in 1821, Central American notably accepted a plane drafted by the Mexican, the Claudilo Agustin de Iturbide, that brought independence from Spain to the Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and to the Nicaragua. Today, on the 15th of September. Today in 2004, the American rock guitarist Johnny Raymond, who co-founded the Raymonds, and a band that influenced the rise of the punk rock on both sides of the Atlantic Ocean, died today at the age of 55. Today in 1978, Muhammad Ali won the World Heavyweight Boxing Championship for the third time with his victory over Leon Sparks. Today, the 15th of September 1978. 1963, members of a Ku Klux Klan bombed the predominantly African-American 16th Street Baptist Church into Birmingham, Alabama, killing 4 girls today in 1963. The United Nations troops landed at the Incheon, South Korea, crippling the North Korean invasion during the Korean War in 1950 on today. Today, 1949, the Leon Ranger, originally a radio series, debuted on television with the Clayton Moore as the renegade lawman and J. Silverhill as Tonto. Today, 1949. Today, before I leave you today, during the American Civil War, the Confederates under the General Stonewall Jackson captured Harper's Ferry, Virginia, now into the West Virginia, and took more than 12,500 prisoners, the largest Union surrender in war in history. On today, in 1862, today, Gaimba Tasta the Castana was elected Pope as Urban 7, but he died of malaria and 12 days later. Today, in 1590 in history. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, a pleasant welcome on today. And it's important that we are here on this very important edition of the program. And to be frank with you, I got a letter on my desk. That letter, what is more interesting about the letter is that it's not about lawmaker. This letter is not about senators. This letter is being CC'd to the American Embassy, the European Union, the Swedish Embassy, the senators, representatives, and the media. So it's important. I got a copy of this letter upon. In the coming days, we'll dissect this letter upon to tell you exactly what's going on in Liberia. And I will unveil, and this letter was written to the president on the 8th of August. This letter is on the president's desk. His Excellency Joseph N. Boakai, Senior President of the Republic of Liberia. This letter is on the president's desk. This letter was written on August 8, 2025. And up to that time, to today the 15th, is more than 1 month. A lot of the folks have not heard anything. You yourself have not heard anything about what's going in the letter. This letter is about the urgent concern regarding corruption within the Ministry of Mines and Energy. We'll dig in this letter here. And I'm seeing a lot of names of folks here. Deputy Minister of Operations and Assistant Minister of Operations tell you how we are in this country here today. We will not bow down. We will not bend the fight against illicit substance in this country on today. But it is again another announcement. I'm going to talk about education today. Schools have opened. Education will be my focus. Education will be my focus. But I'm wanting, and I'm seeing, I'll talk about this. Whether my point is, I'm asking the public or the populist in authority. You know, they always don't hear things in the media before they can speak to that. And I know that this one, they will speak to it because I know they hear it. Is the government only responsible for government schools, the Ministry of Education? Is it the Ministry of Education? Is it the Ministry of just government schools? Is this ministry just a ministry of schools, of government schools? Get me right. Is it a ministry of education? Or is it a ministry of government schools? Because when you listen to me now, if you say ministry of education, it covers education in the entire country with roles and responsibilities. But is it ministry just a ministry of government schools? They are there to regulate government schools and half-heartedly or partly involved with private schools, maybe in terms of giving permit licenses they give to private schools, but they are not responsible for private schools. All they care about government schools, they monitor government schools, they monitor everything that involved there, monitor teachers in government schools, teachers in private schools, they care less about that. Is this the case? I want to talk about this because there are way more lot of students still outside and school has opened and this government, this ministry is not concerned. Why? Is this ministry the ministry of government schools? The only concern for government schools, regulate government fees in the schools, regulate government teachers, where you hear DO, CEO, but private schools are another part, faith-based schools are another part. I'm asking a very serious question this afternoon. And that the Minister of Education this afternoon should be jilted. Should wake up. And all those involved in the schools activity in this country should wake up. Because it seems to be a complete mockery that government will say a Minister of Education will pay focus on just government schools. I have a lot more to say about that, but I got something else. While I'm talking about this letter on my decks, this letter on my deck, President Buckeye, I know you in the U.S. will listen to you there, but your folks are listening. But I got a letter here that's on your decks, and I'm reminding you that I got a letter here on my decks. When you come, we have to talk. And this time around, somebody say it's good that you got a new Minister of State. He's better than the old one. Peace be to the ashes, the late. So Professor Grace put a lot of cries upon him and all that. But I got a letter here that some of your ministers, since they come to being a Waymon JMP, he told the folks that they start assigning volunteer minors. But he said it, but he only had to do different things. I got a letter here with me for the concerned minors agent. The people who told to be working, they're not complaining. And this is against, I know somebody got it because I know the American ambassador. The American ambassador will text me the calendar here. Or serious ethical violation, corruption practices. They said they are compelling evidence, specifically, the director of mines, Abel Alonso Carr, Assistant Minister of Mine, Carlos Tengba Edison, the Deputy Minister of Operation, William F. Haynes, that they have assigned volunteers in the field to unlawfully collect funds on their behalf. This letter is dated August 8. I will not leave this letter until the president arrived. And I want when the president comes, the first thing he will ask on why they have not told him that letter on his death before his departure to America, to Japan, the Osaka or to the Tika, why they never told him all of these things and why this is that he left to America, he has come back and there's a noise in this country. But let me talk about this. You know, many a times, let me take this down. Many a times, I'll take a break before I want to set this piece for this conversation. Many a times, political parties, by evident, have just been on a flow show formation issues. Out of the financier becoming just the head of the institution, and all flow show member, everybody follow suit. Imagine to the extent that some will think that there will be cheerleaders, there will be cheermen, there will be cheer young boys, you cheer all that. But then at the end of the day, they don't see themselves suffering the government. They see the big shots because there are at times folks behind the party who surface at the end, who become ministers, directors, deputy assistant, head of cooperatives, agencies, ambassadors at large, ambassadors, structured affairs across the country, councillors, and all those things are at the end of the day. And the folks who are walking the potter are the ones who cry and say, hey, we thought that we could be the forerunner of this thing. We made the party, we made CDC, we made the AMC, we made the Liberty Party, we made the Action Party, we made the PDP, we made all these parties upon, but at the end of the day, we have been the one left upon. It will shock you to know that they are top senior member of the Unity Party, the National Security Committee. Some are former high-profile legal professionals, permanent political figures, for what the party describes as gross negligence and consistent failure to perform their duty. I'll call their names here. I'm seeing a lot of them. I will take a break. I want to show some of them picture on the screen, but I'll take a break here and I told you so I'm going to show them for now go to education. Good afternoon.
They were that way because they are facilitators. Because they are facilitators. When are we going to get justice? I'll say a lawmaker. Jonta Luther Reteku Dre Maka. Say someone more again Maka case to the police. I said say my case to court. They say no. Jimmy Maka, they say no. They say, oh, get in the car, you will go soon. Oh, you now want me to go to court? What kind of complaint is this? I have to go in for the police station. The day before they release my car, I carry the president. The president said, oh, welcome. I said, thank you. I said, you know, when you have an embarrassment, now call yourself a president of this country, Joseph Parker. Now you can follow your government. They say all the way arrest you. I said nobody can arrest me. Go back to my recording. I was standing in the police station yard and calling Joseph Parker, kicking baby each door. I got no regret for my statement. I will carry my case. You ask Omosimo, Joseph Parker offered probably $4,500 US. I took the case, carried to police. I said, me, I'm not working Joseph Parker office, but they gave me $4,500 US. Not investigate what they gave me money for. Oh, I'm not working with Minister of State. People gave me $4,500 US. I walked to the police station and I walked to the police station and carried my case. I said, I bring case. Joseph Parker offered probably $4,500 US. Investigate me and Joseph Parker. They said they can't go through my case. That was $4,500. You can find very few people to do $4,500 US. I think I carry. I said the money now for me. They give it to me. Your investigate me and they put that give it to me. Although now they can't do investigation. He said the police get my check. He said the government will come to power. People think we're trying to do this country. No. I want my walk inside the Luton and the public look at me and say, see that man? When I tell you and you were going the way you're going inside, the pass on wholesale will go inside. I believe in the liberated people. I believe in the power of the people. The young people want to go in somewhere, they go, yo, go mobilize and come in. You can get mobilized. Oh, not something to solve this. You can get mobilized. I get one council when let somebody just say, you get all the feeding. People will come. Now, all I can pray for, somebody don't recognize the point about just say, you get forget it. We can change this country together. All of us here can change this country together. We government officials make the country hard, so you can get food to eat. Someone will bring hard bread tomorrow, so you can go behind us to vote for us. That's what we're doing. I said we here for myself.
That's on today. Before we go to education, I just want to take a little time on this process here. You know, many a times you see political actors in this country, a wonder Liberians, and all these people, a lot more than 28 of them. Just a very few you see up, especially those ones who are in the government. You'll see the likes of finance minister, information minister, commerce minister, minister of internal affairs. You see press secretary. You see a lot more. And lawmakers are even included in this process. So these suspended members are fined $1,000 United States dollars, which they will pay this money into the party accounts within 1 month. A proof must be presented to the NEC as the National Executive Committee sitting, according to the party, and any member who will fail to meet the term of suspension will risk expulsion based upon what is outlined in Article 16.419 of the Unity Party Constitution. So wait, these people can wait until we tell them what to do before they do it, right? Today has become evident that we have told the Unity Party what to do, what is necessary, that they have not done in several years, more than 2-3 decades. Now they have come to do it. But when I see CDC, they know what they are made a move them from the party headquarters. They didn't do this. They didn't, you know. And to be frank with you, imagine, look at some of the people, some of the list of people who are heavyweight. Senator Yan D. Twain of Nima County, the former party chairman, Webmont GMP, finance minister, Gospel Gafuan, health minister, Dr. Lawrence Spoto, information minister, Jeremy Pia, former representative Josephine George Francis, Francis Yumali, internal affairs minister today, he is sitting in the position. All that are suspended. Councillor Puchu Ben M. Keita, council, the legal advisor to the president, Councillor Augustine Fire, the SG of Liberia, the Solicitor General of Liberia, Anthony Kulabi Fofana, presidential press secretary, Madam Magdalene Dagose, Minister of Commerce, Estonola Vapula, former senator, Harrison Okai, Julius K. Sele, among others. And each of them will face a 1 month suspension, coupled with $1,000 fine. You know, sometimes it's like this is a deliberate attempt. And if you are in government today, you will hear that today, tomorrow, when they are not in government, they will come on and say, this is what government should do. This is how party should be formed. In the element, they form a party today. He now knows that they were last saying into government, into governance in this country. But he was there. The man who had the proposed PAP party. You just listen. Sometimes ago, this morning, the district number 4 lawmaker who was the prince of all the community in this place, now people are complaining about him. They can't see him, but first they just see him. In every looking county of the community. Even installing street lights that today, even those lights are no longer there, but he doesn't care whether they're there or not. But he was there placing those lights. They play today that dumper is, where the dump site is. He was there sitting in a chair. But today that place he was seated at the time when he went for the occasion is now a dump site. He doesn't care. His folks are behind him. So people leave position, they begin to see these things. You see where we are? And the deceptive part, even when you listen to other folks, they say we are the ropes, we steal from y'all. And there's a more deceptive part I don't like to hear in politics in this country. There are no more yo, no more bati. But all the political parties having the same slogan. What does share deception to the country? It just shows that they are all copycat. The people take the big foods. So they bring one slogan to you that you like to hear, and they all will portray that process before you. Don't tell me say I say. You heard it. You've been a part. Yesterday you were there with the same battle cry. Today you hear the same battle cry. Where are we going? No innovation? Oh my God. And the party has said that this process that I've embarked on, they will not back down. Those who fail to comply with the specified time risks for a penalty consistent with the party internal rule. And even today, there are folks who are still holding governmental position and still holding party position. They don't want to leave. So they are the only one in the party that knows the party ideology. So tomorrow when they leave and they say, I told you, since I left the party, what did that happen? Because Liberia political institutions make demagogues. Yesterday it was the CDC. Some still call them the coalition, but it's very shaky. With some have already voiced out that discontent about this, and the party are making it clear whether they still the Congress or still a coalition. That's still an issue. But they describe themselves in whatever form and manner they carry on, because the people don't care, and they see you as the one they can use upon. Liberia. This is a serious matter. So all these people, 28 of them, some of them in government, some of them are former government officials. But yeah, the party have said they should pay $1,000 of this. Is a sweeping disciplinary actions that have been taken by the party. According to the party, they said that they will convene. A process was convened upon to address the persistent absenteeism and lack of participation within the party activity by the National Executive Committee member despite multiple warnings. And they only want to go in the party for the position, but they let the party down and let the party go. And so tomorrow when 6 years passes by, you are the one now become cheerleaders. You become chairman. But then when the party win, they kick you out, and it's up to you there. Let me say good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Let me say thanks. I will also say this: the letters on the president's desk for concerned miners regarding corruption within the mining sector in our country. Let me talk about education today. My people, why we are going on to education, I want to say to you, keep playing star 799 star 11 hash. Star 799 star 11 hash. Somebody just at the verge of getting $4,000 and multiple times played will place you the favorite in this process. It's important that you play multiple times. Imagine $4,000 if you play 1,005, that's 15 times. You get $4,000 as a bonus. If you play 10 times, that's 1,000. That's a bonus. If you play 7 times, that's 700. If you play 5 times, 500. We say welcome to all of you. So keep playing. The dashboard is open. Keep playing multiple times and let somebody win. Somebody will soon walk away with $4,000 because I'm just about 7, 8, 10 plays away. Somebody can walk away with 4,000 Liberian dollars. $100 to play, or 40 or 70 cents US, and you'll win 4,000 Liberian dollars. So the dashboard is open. If you dare listen to me, just put your entry multiple times. You'll be that lucky winner up on to win 4,000 Liberian dollars. Let me say welcome to all of you. You know, like, I want to speak to schools authority, parents, guardians, even students. Where are we as a country? Is the Ministry of Education just about schools that are government owned? Is the Ministry of Education just about schools that government controlled? Because these are just very simple questions, but in Liberia, it's a very serious problem. Today, as I speak to you, with statistics taken around 2022 of UNICEF, UNESCO, there were more kids seen out of school than the ones in school. And there were a lot of reasons attributed to this process. Hike in tuitions, and this come from the private sector. When you turn to government, there were complaints of limited space, but then the quality of teaching was an issue. Affordable materials for students, in size of structures. And a lot of the students or school-going kids were unable to have a service school. And the reason I have parents in this category is that there were children, school-going children, that complain that their parents send them to sell before they can go to school, or they have to sell before enrolling themselves into schools. Children now becoming breadwinners upon. But what is the sole responsibility of this ministry? Is it the Ministry of Government Schools? Because in clear essence, if you are the Ministry of Government Schools, you just take care of government schools. And if this is so, Liberia should see that government schools should be at its best in terms of facility, in terms of faculty staff, in terms of enhancing education that keeps students in school, in terms of materials that will have them there, and a lot more. But we see that why the Ministry of Education is focusing on government schools, the sector is still suffering. Why they are still saying that the monitoring government schools, we still see that the sector is still struggling, and we are seeing that private schools goes unchecked. Though it may be a straightforward thing, and it seems to be on the other way around, but there must be clear standards set up. Government must lessen every schools. Government must ensure that qualified teachers are in the classrooms, monitor learning, publish honest results, protect students, protect schools to improve, and apply the fair consequence when standards are not met. And in essence, government should be the stalwart of education for the whole country, not only owners of public schools. But what do we see around? What we see nowadays that is troubling, governments, the Ministry of Education will lessen every school, set the standard, teacher qualifications, student protection, but in real life, public schools go closely monitored, while private schools and faith-based schools operate with very light touch, with little attention. You can remember during the days of the former government, there was an issue of hiking tuitions. And this led the government to reinforce this tax forcing about schools. And the enforcement of licenses of schools. And schools, if they're not duly authorized or recognized by government, but the authority should not operate. Because parents were crying that there was serious hike in the tuitions. And government came back to recommit themselves to the process of enrollment into government schools. Just recently again, in last month, August, they did the same. How much a beginner should pay early child education, elementary, junior high, and senior high. And when you look by the paper, you will see that government is very serious to see that students go to school. But then when it comes to the application of these things, it becomes difficult. And you know fully well that government schools cannot hold all of the teachers, not teachers rather, all of the students. Government schools cannot hold all of the students in school. Because now as I speak, government is already overwhelmed with the intake of students. So you're looking in one class, for instance, you got 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, 6-4, 7A, 7B, 7C, 7D, all the way to E, and all the classes, you have pretty close to 7,500 students. And what is being observed is that while they are going along the step, climbing the ladder of education, you notice that when they reach to the higher height, they cannot compose themselves. They cannot compose. They cannot able to defend. They cannot able to protect themselves as educators who have acquired knowledge in those areas. That they will be going to the outside world. We always see massive failure into the West African examination, the WAS currently results that come out with great points. There were a lot of issues where students left from Liberia during the WAS, the wire days, carrying grade point up to 6-7, passing mark to Liberia. From Liberia, you go out there and visit Rwanda, into Somalia, into the outside world. You cannot be accepted into schools for scholarship. Now, Liberia has been covered under the West African examination process, the WAS. Students passing just 2-3 subjects. Students passing 5-6 subjects. But can they defend it? And their background really solid. It becomes an issue. Some schools have recorded 0 pass on the WAS for 5 straight years on record. Yet they hold a lesson to operate government schools. And you know exactly in the African adage in West Africa, a cracked calabash cannot carry water. When the calabash is cracked, it cannot carry water. A school that failed, children should not carry a lesson until it's prepared. For records, schools 5 straight years of schools massive failure, 0 record pass, are still operating with government lessons in Liberia. Let's talk about this. Private schools. Let me talk to Councillor Jala. He's following me on the program. Let me talk to Councillor Jala. He's following me on the program. And after that, we'll talk about private schools. Councillor, good afternoon. Councillor, good afternoon. You following the program? Yeah, good afternoon, sir. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
26 especially. And whatever, we never have a problem moving forward. And the problem here, from what I observed, is imagine I left for you in the 7 for you at 12 years, 96.
When
went to elementary school. Okay. At the age of 16, when I got to England, I was taking my GCE. What you call Wagner, where it is.
Yeah, what's now?
But yeah, the thing is, basically, schools are not emphasizing on quality education. They're emphasizing on income. On income. If they were exercising on quality education and not just income, they will attract teachers that will produce. So you got people paying a lot of money for students, and they throw a lot of money everything because of the girls. So when I left from here, they were doing French, for instance. I basically do.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah. The finance.
Thank you. When I went to England, after about 3 weeks, the French teacher there, white fella, English fella, he's never taking vacation. Imagine that. And luckily for me, I had a very good study habit from CWA. And in CWA, I was always among the first top 3 students in the class. There was a boy called Kevin Brown, there was a fellow called Natl Roy, there was a girl called Pauline Pierre, Pierre's daughter, very good. Before you basically, there was competition in the school.
Saturday.
Now, you in the school, the girls are the ones that are tapping the boys. So they go to tell you that the girls are now more serious than the boys. You see, so, I don't know, it's a Herculean task for government. The problem here is all down the line. And like we said before, everybody behind money. The regulators behind money. The school behind money. So it's a mess. I mean, somebody has to take the bull by the horn. That's all. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Councillor Jara. Always sustaining his comment and straight to the point, knocking the nail on the head. That's it. No competition in schools. No serious encouragement. Government just have the facility because the population growing and have the influx of students. They go to school. Those days, students go to school was skinny. They can say skinny or tight. The student go to school, his uniform trouser is far above his socks because the socks has a limit on your foot. Students go to school without socks. When they say black shoes, somebody wearing pink, blue, green, yellow, and they go to school. So students go to school very dirty. The school don't care. The school administrator, the teacher, the entire faculty staff doesn't care about what's going on. But then we want to have quality students into colleges. Let me talk about this. One of the lackadaisical attitude of government, this Ministry of Education, whether it's a Ministry of Government Schools or private schools, the government is in the habit of giving licenses, and that is right. It's by law. All the schools should operate on that. But the point I'm driving at is, when the Ministry of Education licenses a school, that license runs for 5 academic years. The school may operate during those 5 years, but it must earn the renewal at the end of the period. And the renewal is based on how students perform on the West African Senior School Certificate Examination with simple safeguards for fairness. The lesson on the wall should depend on the learning and not just the paperwork. But instead, it is the paperwork. This is what I'm recommending. This is what I'm saying to government. Not just giving lessons to schools over 5 years to schools. The parents are saying private schools charge more yet deliver less. What is government doing about this? Private schools. Many communities lack public options. Teachers from private schools also talk about the no professional development. They talk about low pay, little attention or quality because of oversight is weak. The government, when they gave their lessons to operate and government lead them, the last time I'm talking around 2021, when this thing came up during the former government, they hiking tuitions. Parents cry. People are crying around here. K2 graduation, $150 US. 6th grade graduation, $300, $200, $250. 12th grade, 300, 250. Parents are crying. And they call that why government is only regulating government schools and not private schools. And you are the Ministry of Education. Are you under the Ministry of Government Schools? They don't name you Ministry of Government Schools. They would name another ministry that will take it up. All schools and private schools be included, because how can private schools be charging so exorbitant into school fees and government saying 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, but then private schools are saying 28,000, 60,000, 80,000. Why? So are you charging $500 US? If you convert the $500 US to this process, you know where you're going to. And government only concerned because they only want the money. Get a lesson. We need a lesson. Whether you get this school say, okay, we were running from kindergarten, elementary to 6th grade. They stopped there. Then a year, we 7th grade. Because you pay the money, the next year 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, they go junior high. The next year 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, they go senior high. But then you go through the process and make students to the West African Senior Examination Council, Senior School Certification Examination, the WAS. You carry your children there, nobody pass, but you still written. Why can't this be based upon your result? Because parents struggle to pay their money and they get frustrated to see that children fail. You will see that the parent will pay more than $50,000, $60,000, $100,000, Liberian dollars, or equivalent to schools. The parent will have to go behind the door, talk to the registrar, talk to the principal, talk to this person. Let my child not fail. Let my child pass. After the parent pay their money, that the child will have quality education. You know, it's just easier now, but back in the days, government school was the quality ones. A lot of folks, ministers, finance ministers, deputy ministers, assistant ministers have gone to government schools and they are good quality. Demonstration, I heard that demonstration school in Maryland is protesting upon. I wondering what's going on. Filthy environment, leakage roof. They talk about renovation, and they saw another thing coming out of government trying to put their eye on renovating schools, and the partner over there again, they had to stop. And the students said, no, we won't go to school. And this will bring a lot of delay upon. But government school was the ones. I attended a government school before. Yes. The England, the Tottenham. Yes. The GW Gibson. These are schools. The Natl behind people. These are schools. They have their multilateral. Zozo, multilateral school. And across the country, those schools were the beacon of hope. Their parents trust. Even if the fees were little, but they said, yes, you are going to school in a high quality, based upon the supervision of government. Coming more insulting education, I would say this. Some private schools, the schools that had name yesterday, today they are flip-flopping. And more importantly, as the population of churches are on, the high schools go, and then church might run here. They say the people that go to they might have their study class, and they use the money they pay. They pour small, they put their bricks around, they change it to blocks. The next thing they start going up. But then the member of the church who had their children in the school cannot afford again, because they look around, government school not around there. Is this ministry only monitoring government schools? Is this ministry only the ministry of government schools? What about private schools? Why are they not setting criteria in the private schools? Why are they not setting guidelines? Private school charge as they would, they should, they will, they must, they charge. Some will tell you these are customized uniforms. These are customized. My son said to me, he said, you know, he said, I said, I won't go to the lawmaker school. So wow, yeah. You see the uniform alone. Thursday, there are different clothes they can wear. Monday uniform. Help you keep your uniform strong. And I lawmaker school. I want to be lawmaker tomorrow. I said, wow, okay. Oh, I want you the best. That's all. You won't believe. After a year, he told me, you don't want to go back. I said, why? He said the lawmaker corrupt. I said, why you say so? He said, other thing they said that he took on, he went to the school, he didn't see it. It's just about saying it in actuality. They told us our branded sacks will come from China. Our Thursday clothes are bringing will come from China, branded with our names. But she has to know that the clothes were being branded right in Liberia. I said, but he said, no. That is not what they told us. So if students can be frustrated at this level, parents are more frustrated. And right now it's becoming so much. Our students are underperforming. Don't tell me any school name. See this way back, don't call the school name to me. They are flip-flopping now. They are not like before. If today the president of this country can boast of CDA, go there and see what is the same. I'm not starting in the school, but just as someone giving you, go there. There are schools. Pleaseville, Single, Kobanga. They will call you. I went to the school, but today go there. Is this ministry a ministry of government schools? I'll take my break here. When I come back, we'll try one other issues. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, a pleasant welcome today. I'm speaking to parents. And my last comment was with the parents who have just given up. They don't want to send their children to school. They care just about themselves. They won't put a little chicken. They saw boom and they don't want to send their children to school and say anyway want to live like that. I'm going to talk about that. And the next group is those who take their people children in the butchers. Look at what happened in that story. The little girl who fingers were chopped up only because they were playing and somebody child who won a child and fought on it. He didn't President Parker fought down one day. He was not playing, he fell when he was little. So he should cut somebody's hand because he fell. So when you were crawling on your stomach, you didn't see on the ground. That today your children will not touch the ground. So when you put the children, no more let children crawl on their knee in their hair, right? Some of you they will not know. Some of you are eating sin, you're in a slum. They say a small child may eat a sin, but today sin will not touch a child. Let's take this break. Good afternoon.
Introducing Marie Sanitary Pad, the ultimate solution for every woman comfort and Introducing Marie Sanitary Pad, the ultimate solution for every woman comfort and confidence during that time of the month. With Marie, every moment becomes effortless and worry-free. Ladies, we understand the importance of feeling comfortable and secure during your period. That's why Marie Sanitary Pad are designed with your needs in mind. Our ultra-soft, breathable materials provide all-day comfort so you can move with ease and confidence. Marie pads are equipped with advanced leakage protection, keeping you dry and fresh throughout your busy day. Say goodbye to leaks and hello to peace of mind. Super soft and provide unparalleled comfort for sensitive skin.
I have tried so many brands, but nothing compares to Marie. It's like they were made just for me. I feel secure and comfortable no matter what I'm doing.
Experience the difference with Marie's sanitary pads. Available at all drugstores, pharmacies, stores, and fuller shops. For wholesale, visit Lucky Pharmacy and Redemption Pharmacy. Call 2929 for free information. Try them today and discover what true comfort feels like. Marie, the latest choice. Pads available at all drugstores, pharmacies, stores, and fuller shops.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us on today. Star 799 star 11 hatch. Star 799 star 11 hatch. If I just have somebody to play about 5 times, the person will walk away with $4,000 Liberian dollars. And multiple times you play place you in a game. If I just have 5, 6 persons, 10 persons playing down, they can play 2, 2, 3, 3, 5, 5. One person can play 5 times. If somebody just walk away, that person walk away with $4,000 Liberian dollars. And this is where we are, Liberia. This is very serious. Imagine. Parents, there are some people that want to put children from the interior. The rural parts. Hey man, the child fine, man, child. Hey man, let me kill a child, live with me. And they put you all in the interior. They don't have any future. Furthermore, they have to love so much. They have to live their life. But they say, and these children might be the breadwinner for tomorrow. Yeah, carry him or all. And I'm saying there are some people who in the interior. If your child or children are here with somebody, please come and check. Because I saw someone on the red light. I saw someone running through the traffic. On Broad Street, Douala, Cornwall, Partnersville. Some of them are languaging in ghettos, but all you can tell is that they try doing well. My son in Morovia, but he's sleeping in graveyard. Because the parents have beat, the parents who brought him have beaten him. They say he's peeping on their son mattress so he can be on the street. But they are not inform you. He's not in school. Why? Then government we see now to regulate these things, they are not. And let me tell you something, it is so much disgusting that if not all, but almost all of our government officials that have their children in Liberia going to school, they are in government school, they in private school, but you working for government. So you see the deception? They are not in government schools. You know what to do? The children that are living with them are in government school. They want to live here and watch a teacher, but we let the money left fire to pour hot water on that government school you go in. So you forced to go afternoon school. I'm not saying it's bad to go afternoon school. There are a lot of folks who go afternoon school. And you know what, in the economy? And let me say to parents today, this is a heartwarming pure plea to you. If you are in a habit of practicing this thing, please desist. Because you know what you're doing? Your young boy, your young girl, tomorrow you're making you very lazy, you'll be dumb and dead. In your attitude. The child you're making to wash t-shirt, to wash clothes, tomorrow you'll be better than your son. If you're careful. On a serious note. What kind of man, who man, you get wash clothes? What's that? So how you are living? Because even the people out there, they do those things. You're not living on a dynasty in this country that after the president moved, that the child became the king, that he lay king life in Liberia. And that's how when they leave, they go out of the country, they come back, they don't know the suffering of this land. When they become ministers, they do what their parents told them. People become slaves under them. Without how they were born. They can't, I will work and live to the best of my ability, I will work with my people, kissing Bible, but leaving the position. To even say one day he wash his socks, he shares that abomination, but he become a minister to tell people what to do. He didn't about being minister just about the paperwork. Look, it is becoming evident. Today is a 15. There are more children outside than the ones registered in classrooms. And by statistic, what has been observed in the past, more children are even in the class will become dumb and very stupid because they will not learn a lesson. They are probably giving them money to buy grades tomorrow. Where are we going on? Who monitoring who? Parents are so busy leaving their responsibility with schools. Schools are so busy leaving their responsibility with recruiting ghettos. Students are so busy leaving their responsibility tomorrow. They will just grow up after they smoke the weed. They say, yeah, we'll become minister tomorrow because this person became minister. We also become minister. Let me just be on the street. I will still rise up tomorrow. Everybody become dumb-headed in the country. Where are we going? Let me go to the lines. I'm not going anywhere outside the country. But the matter of fact here, they are wiring a Malawian. Look on the process. The equipment president Lazarus Chakwera, former theological instructor and a preacher, was the challenger into the 2019 election that was won by then the equipment president Peter Mutharika only for it to be nullified by the country upon. So food shortages is up on the country as become one of Africa's poorer countries grappling with economic crisis. Food for shortages. Members of vote 6 years ago that was cancelled and redo ordered by folks upon in the country. And today the World Health Organizations began Ebola vaccination to DR Congo as the outbreak spreads upon an initial 400 doses of the Ebola vaccine. It's called the Ebola vaccines has been delivered into the Bulapi, the epicenter of the outbreak, in the national stockpile of 2,000 doses upon the international coordinated group of vaccines. Provisions have provided the shipment of the additional 45,000 doses to help contain the virus upon. And the outbreak declared in early September is DR Congo first in 3 years upon. Let's hold on. Let's be on. We just don't know where ours will be. The last time we heard that we are Ebola free based upon test done upon, but we don't know where we'll be tomorrow. Let's go through the line. 0775-919-919. Where are we, parents? Are you concerned about the educational structure of our country? Is it just about government money making? Is it just about this? Why are we deteriorating this process up on? Are we concerned the life of our children? Let me talk to my first caller. I'm not going outside today. I've gone there already. But you can play *799*1# entertainment. My radio cool cash giveaway 4,000. Let me get somebody money today, man. Y'all keep playing. Let me get somebody money. Let me talk to you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Nathaniel.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Your father was saying that.
Yeah, my name is Papa Rambo. I'm the deputy chief of operation for the Broad National Union.
Yeah.
You have just said it all. The rural education system, we don't know how the government really carrying it on. Because if you only focus on government school, what about the private school? Like some of us here, our children are going to private school. Now I get 2 children are graduating from high school this year. Now you only focus on the taxes that the private school pay to you, but you're not even looking at the education that they are giving the children. One parent are paying huge money. Because tomorrow, that our children are going to take over us. That our children are going to take over the nation tomorrow. So their education got to be paid properly. But government not looking at that more. You see? Who carrying 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 uniforms? They were supposed to buy it.
Yeah. But the government only care about the lesson that the students should pay. That's all they care about. That all go over it. The government school only then they monitoring.
Thank you.
Mama, we still got unfinished business, though. We still got unfinished business, and that's so clear. We are problem, right?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. You in trouble with me? That wouldn't. Okay, thank you. We're talking about our children's school activity today. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ambassador.
Luther.
Let me appreciate you for this particular program you get here. The afternoon, because this thing, one thing I've been taking off. It's a lesson the Canadian high school. The government of Liberia say graduation should be 5,000 for a lesson. They want to take some the 5,000 US for each student. So mean that they mandate from the government for
Luther, are you there? Luther, are you there? Oh, Luther. Yeah, and Luther, okay. Luther, something like I never cut you off, Luther. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Nathaniel. And this is a Gustin Cook. I join you from the city of Idaho.
Yeah, Gustin, go ahead.
Nathaniel, he asked a very, very, very simple question. But what it is, only public school, government, or stakeholder in the education system, they're focusing on the school and not leaving the private school sector. The private school sector exploiting our people on the periphery. They are exploiting the youth because of that level. They just put taxes on people or new to the parents. Alright? How in this world, a 10 first people will pay more than $160,000 library.
Oh, okay. I was talking about 100,000. There you go.
I said, $160,000, and I don't want to go to school and all that stuff for professional reason, but it's getting us dismissed. I think spiritual around in the educational sector, to see a reason. What we're talking about is very not government for the Liberian people. We should look into this and see what the focus our on the private institution so that we can put down the what we have, what the education for people.
And Mr. Cole, one of the most disappointing things, you pay the money, you still don't get a quality that is being instilled into your child. It's disappointing. Okay, it's disappointing. Let me talk to Tommy here. Thank you, Mr. Cole, there for your contribution. Good afternoon.
Yeah, go afternoon now.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, this is Tommy D tonight.
Even lawmaker schools, the school fees is higher up. Pastors.
Yeah, now the problem is today our CEO and CEO are now married in the school. No competition in the school.
No, but Tommy, if the DO and CEO are monitoring school, they are called to monitor government schools, not private schools.
Yeah, no, but we is wrong. What was it school? We is wrong. And you be all school. Because I got taken out when you be all school. And for the real parent food, some parents are not even monitoring their own children. They bring a report card to us, we don't see basic. Our days, there was competition. They will put an honor roll student and delinquent student.
But check on the board, you must honor roll.
Yeah, they will see. So there was competition. If you see the delinquent there, you know you're not obedient, the next time you are serious to do the test.
Scholarship they are not talking about grades. I'm talking about political role. The lawmaker get 50 scholarship. The principal get 2 scholarship. It's not about grades.
Grades.
Oh, okay. Tommy, thanks for the contribution there. Let me say thanks to you. And this is so serious, sad. We're just suffering. Do you know this? Parents will relax and send their children to school because, hey, if you say you're not trained for your house, you get a hair on campus. Just go there. Let me talk to you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Barcelona.
You're welcome.
This is Dr. Chila and I'm joining from Puebla, Mississippi. I was saying our education sector in Nigeria, so that our monitoring before because you see government school or the private school, like someone lost about the school 5. Me, I hear about government school, then we get the day, then or you see school and sorry for mentioning. He paid school down during there. Go tell me, but where is the government school? Natl, I will see who they will teacher. And the president here gets no university.
And the private schools are so happy that when they look around the government school, the community or in area, then they carry their fees up.
The private school is looking at the day of 5 years duration from one school to family. Different years. So now the school sector is just all about blocking now, just competition.
Yeah. You're welcome. And before those days, it was the IQ of the students. Yeah. You hear that Matilda Nipo going to give him today gifts. Wow, it's based upon IQ, education, academic activities. When you hear top men high, they will hear. Yeah, good afternoon.
Thank you. This is Prince Fatima joining from the Gandhi Intellectual Center FCC Soko. Well, education is very key and cardinal to every nation. So I think the ministry of education needs to be very effective and proactive in making sure they supervise what is other schools that is operating in Liberia. I don't operate on schools because they can be private school and be
no government schools, junior high, pay 3,000 or 2,000, but they can't tell private school pay this amount. They don't. They get a power. You can't rent in my hall. Then you telling me how much? What kind of rent you want to pay in my house? You can't rent for me. Then you tell me say you want to pay this amount. Okay. When you want to just go, I tell you, schools Kindergarten. Look at some children in kindergarten, they pay more than $300-400 US. Good afternoon. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
You know, I'm going to school, elementary. You can stay in for a teacher and read. More in lounge to study.
Yeah.
But you see, people can take kindergarten, but sponsoring somebody that don't know nothing yet. You give them something on paper, reading on paper to do. Then you give it there or spend on people to choose the rest one. How about you know that it's true, that they are not still have to stay here. They say they have to do that. It's true, they come with that. So, they take those and red rule. Then you're going to read when you that's a grade.
Yeah.
That's a grade. I think they got to take that too.
Because every year, was mass failure. And some of the students will send to other countries. Their students go to Ethiopia, Zimbabwe for scholarship. They're struggling. Go ahead. George, go straight to the point. Go to the point. No time. Yeah, when you finish your hour now, you will come back to me. Good afternoon. I'll take 2 more calls. Moses, go straight to the point.
Yeah, so the point is the Minister of Education, the CEO, the CEO are now working. Even the government school, there's a good problem. You see, when you start off back on the bad record, the way you start to go down, the private school, you never go there, even one of them.
Yeah.
You don't even get that. What do you call it? The government parents, people are worried, and they are not working. Something like the education minister in the local, the deal with the federal, you are better there. If you have to build the work, and everybody be there, if you see the people, they're poor, and you have to support their business, and you have to pay attention for that. The government school sector is a big problem. You shut up, bravo, people with a very back. You want to go to another private school, because it's not that private school.
Yeah, but the government, when they regulate government schools, this is a serious. And when you see government teachers, that the one who can wear the bullet shoes, they also on camp before they go. Yeah, go ahead. My final caller.
This is Winston and they are coming from People Road. Yeah, thank you for your show this afternoon. From the origin of the discussion, I think you asked a question as to whether the Ministry, Education Ministry, the supervising government school or also private school. I would squarely say the Ministry of Education supervises the entire school system in Liberia, insofar that they regulate registration, graduation fees. It means that they have oversight responsibility over private school also. Because in a recent time, I heard the minister, giving mandate as to how much to be charged for graduation fees.
And that's all. That's all. You just tell him, man. You have a lesson about it. How much graduation fees are about? What about school fees? Is government regulating private school fees?
They also need to go down.
No, I'm begging you. I said need to. Are they doing it?
This is why we're coming from now. They need to.
Hey, my man. You just told me, say government said recently what schools graduation fees should be. Are they also telling schools what the tuition should be?
They are in the direction of doing so.
No, my man. Winston, you're not answering my question, please. They're not doing it. Why are they not doing it?
It's yet to. They gotta start from somewhere. They gotta start exam holistic. It's a gradual process.
After 178 years.
Yes, okay, we're looking at it differently now. Now it is this government are trying to put the various schools, that is the private schools, feet to the fire to tell them what to do. They are not there arguing.
Okay.
So we have to
No, I will not do it. I will not do it. I will not applaud government. I will not do it.
Okay, leave you that.
I will not. Winston, thank you. I will not do it. I will not, because it's frustrating. I Our sons and daughters go to school, they cannot even defend the education. You saw the last entrance I was given by University of Liberia. You know what I said? You know the amount of students get instruction to shade instruction. They fail when they go to instruction. You come at 12th grade, go Ghana, go to schools. I'm not saying 100%, but majority of the students, once you say you have completed academic education, high school, you know you are. Some students in other countries, when you finish 12th grade, you can work. You can do carpenter work, you can do mechanic work, you can do this. Are we doing it? I beg you, man. I will not appreciate nobody. If this ministry, the Ministry of Government Schools, government school, they tell us, the Ministry of Education for the whole country, they tell us. Let us say this. It's important. And this hypothetical question I'm asking this afternoon. Let the Ministry of Education wake up. Because every time, the thing is, I just say to the police, every time you say, oh, the police good, they dirty, they don't want to hand, they baba one and drink on the street, they will be covered, they are shield under that goodness. So if you say the ministry trying and they will shield all of them, now we're going to expose them. They don't know that they are not working. A lot of institutions of government in terms of education, they are not performing. Our students, let's be bold. Let's be true to the power. Let's be true to the core that will make us to know where the right should be. We should not say and the minister say, oh, yeah, you're doing well, all school, all they deal with say not doing power, on the tree, CEO not doing power, they all they get report that, hey, no, I cannot go. Many thanks to all of you. I'm Nathaniel. I'm here with T. Nicholas Barker. Till tomorrow, we'll be back here on another edition of the program. Like I said to you, the letter written to the president by the concerned mining agent is before me here, and there are several allegations in this letter here. Tomorrow we'll talk about this, just informing you, and you have to tell the president, Minister of State, the Chief of Office Staff, let them make sure the letter be on the president's desk when the president returns. Good afternoon.
So welcome to OK TV. We are here on the main campus of the University of Liberia, where the Student Unification Party informed us today that they are going to react to the decision made by the Board of Trustees of the University of Liberia. This activity is actually taking place here on the main campus of the university. On the other hand, officers of the Liberia National Police are well posted at the main entrance of the university. So this is one more to their expected action. So keep following as we bring to you the unfolding here.
Suko,
Keep following me on TV, guys. My name is So, on the mirror here, heading to the Mobile, to the Labrador National Police SQ.
Everywhere we go, people want to know who we are, who we are. So we turn up, fire must be sound now. We are the students. These are so
So these are the inscriptions on the various placards that have been raised. Provide buses for students. Universal Black Bureau is dirty, nasty, soup say. My parents must leave. My parents must resign now. My parents' leadership is corrupt. These are inscriptions.
who we are. So we are the students. Massive students. Everywhere we go, people want to know who we are. So we are the students.
So